Yeah, hi guys. So I'm here to discuss about my project. So this is basically an order execution engine which I built for Solana using Ready Meteora. So yeah, it basically start our WebSocket plugin and we set up our app. We register our post endpoint, which basically takes token in, token out, and amount. So token in, token out are basically types of token, which is USDC, Solana, Bitcoin, or any other thing. Then in the current case, we'll be using Solana only. So yeah, and we also have this order status. So this is WebSocket endpoint. So this is for updating the order status. So as we hit the post endpoint, we see the order. We have implemented a queue service to add our order to the queue to get executed, and we immediately return the status 202 that order has been 202 which is accepted. So order received, and then the status will be updated via the WebSocket. So yeah, we have designed this env link as well. So let's see if it is running on localhost, will give the localhost represented by the order ID, or else wherever we have hosted. As of now, we have hosted it on render, so we'll give the render link or the order ID, right? So let's go through the implementation. So basically, we have two main parts, which is the queue service. So let's go with it, and we also have the soldev router. The queue mock is a mock router that I've written, and this is a soldev router, which is actually executes the transaction on DevNet. So I'll explain how the flow goes. So from the app.ts, whenever we add an order, so you can see the order has been queued to the queue. Over here, we can see there is this terminology called backoff. So this is basically a retry mechanism for boolean queue, and then we have update status to order queued. Now, once the status is queued, will the order processing starts. They have introduced a delay to 20 seconds so that I can copy the WebSocket URL and also paste it in the Postman so to track the order status. Then let's say we find the best route. So this all this work is done in router, our core logic. So finding the best price, whether it is Solana or whether it is Meteora or whether it is Radium. So this is implemented in the router, our core logic, which is implemented over, and then we update the status as we get the best price. We update the status. We print route state. We print route selected, and we update the order status to building and signing transaction. Then when it is in building signing transaction, when the transaction is confirmed, we update order status building, and we print building and signing transaction. Now when the order status is confirmed, so we send confirmed on definite hash with the transaction hash, and this is basically the entire flow of the queue, right? Now, also we have seen this execute swap function. So this is where we actually execute the transaction of the DevNet. We return the executed price. That's how we have like hard-coded it. I also, if you want to run it, so I've also airdropped some Solana in my DevNet account. You'll get out 2 to 3 Solana, so you can try to run it. So let's see. We can just have a quick look. I'll first try it on my localhost as the service is running, and then I'll show it how I've hosted it on Render, and we'll try it on Render, right? So I'll execute it for, let's say, the first order. This is the simple query params. Now this I'll copy quickly and I'll execute it again for the next order, right? Now I've connected it for the first order. Let me copy it for the second order and connect it over here as well. Now let's wait for the response. See, the first order we have seen it got executed, and simultaneously we can see the second order has also got executed. We have seen two orders over here getting executed. We have seen a collection established, and checking definite liquidity. Then order status moved to routing, route selected. Then order status building a line transaction, and we have then order status confirmed. So this is the entire flow. Two transactions we simultaneously fired simultaneously, but the transactions got queued and they got executed. And you can also check the logs, confirm signature for first transaction, confirm signature for second transaction. Now let's try it. I have hosted the service on render. So let's try it using the render URL. So basically, this is, let's say we have executed this first transaction and we copy it, we disconnect the WebSocket and we paste it over here. Similarly, we quickly execute a second order and we paste it over, we disconnect it and we paste it over here. Now let's see. Let's wait for the response. Yeah, see, we have got the response for the first order, checking cabinet liquidity, JDM, and we have executed it with certain price. Similarly, we have got the messages for the second order that we have executed. Currently, the price that we are executing it, I have hard coded it, but yeah, for keeping security, serve selected JDM price, and we are then executing it with a certain arbitrage to execute a real-time scenario. So this is basically the entire project. You can find it deployed on Blender. Any logs that you want to see is they can be found, and you can see I'm just directing very minute Solana balance so that it is my four Solanas that I've added are enough for the entire transaction. But yeah, transaction is actually happening. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys.